Maybe if you had a good tight end, it would work.
Yeah. I've had that man on my IR for like.
And then James.
Since week 2.
Who?
James White.
Sonny Michelle. He's been on my IR since like week 2.
But
Is he gonna play again?
Dude, I ain't got no idea.
But Cam, after you've had those injuries and everything, it's not the same. He ain't been really accurate quarterback. He's not accurate. He's not.
Well, he was never accurate in Carolina, Brad. He was never really accurate when he was with us.
But our defensive problems are
Third downs.
we are scraping the fucking barrel for anybody. Like,
But there's so many free agents.
Bro, there's gotta be people out
There
there.
are.
like we're out our starting defensive tackle, starting defensive end, starting safety, like
They get
starting,
hurt easily.
Starting cornerback. We're out 5 starters right now. Like there's no one behind that. There's.
Well, I guess that speaks to how well the offense is run if we're sitting at 3-4 with that many starters out on
John.
defense.
John,
Brad, there are 2 games that defense let us down big
you
time.
think our offense is doing good?
I'm just saying.
Our offense is, other than the
we're not
Bears
doing
game,
that bad. That's all I'm saying.
other than
Not-
the
yeah,
other
you're
than the
right.
Bears game, when do you remember how the offense being this efficient? 5 years ago when Cam won the MVP.
I did not know Teddy Bridgewater could not throw the ball far. I didn't know
He
that.
can. He just doesn't have
You
time.
remember? You not see that DJ Moore?
He threw that ball 61 yards in the air.
He threw that.
But why is everybody? Why wouldn't he throw it as much far?
He has no time.
He doesn't-
How can you get the ball deep if you have no time to set your feet? He's constantly moving in the pocket.
That's short passes, get the ball out,
Taking
run the
advantage.
ball.
Yeah, taking advantage of the no
That's where you
time.
use your tight ends.
To block.
Why do you think Manhurts is in so many
Man,
shotgun
this is
one backs?
Garbage.
Brad, he's a blocking tight end. You can't.
I'm tired of these blocking tight ends. Panthers like get a tight end that will catch
Well,
the
it
ball.
helps with our run game. It takes a lot.
That's what I said.
Let's go.
See, he
Bro,
agrees with that.
bro, we're not getting David.
They were
Njoku.
talking about it,
Not going to.
but they were talking
There's
about it.
no, I honestly don't think there's a reason to pick up any free agents right now. I think we should just.
So what? Draft heavy
Hey.
on everything.
Did you hear that Will Fuller might be on the trade block? Yeah, they're talking about
Are
trading
you
him.
fucking kidding me?
The Houston Texans
Houston
wide
Texans are
receiver,
gonna get
the
rid of
only
their-
guy
their
that's
only-
that's
They
catching.
said he might be on the trade block because I think they're trying to restart Houston because Houston is terrible.
Like okay, they'll have Brandon Cooks, who's old as dirt, but he still a
but
solid.
you got to
receiver.
realize about his concussions, how many he's had. Brandon Cooks.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's had like
He's had a
5, man.
lot. That's why they were iffy about signing him.
And then they got Randall Cobb, who's old as dirt too.
Brandon Cobb, I had him on my fantasy, and then I was iffy about him. He'll get you like 10 points, but he's old too. But yeah, they were talking about it on 610 that the trade is coming up, and they're Houston's trying to restart. You know,
Yeah, but if you got Deshaun Watson, so what? You're gonna tank for Trevor? What are you gonna do with Deshaun?
Falcons-
Use him as a
hey,
trading
Falcons
piece?
are on the way, maybe.
Honestly, yeah, that's what a lot of people said. If the Texans were in that, might just take Trevor and
Hey.
trade Deshaun.
Hey, Falcons
Yeah, see,
are
think about
in
that.
for it too.
Who are
know
you
the
trading
Pats-
Deshaun for a
you know
pick?
The Pats would give up a first round for that.
Pats don't have a first round.
Pats never picked in the first round for the past couple seasons.
Past like 8 seasons,
Yeah.
it got taken away
They've
from
always
them.
given them up.
Huh.
Well,
Well, they would trade for him.
No, they were forced to
didn't
give
you
it
say
up.
Trevor Lawrence already graduated? I
Uh,
thought somebody said that he's already graduated.
If he's already done with school, that's impressive. But, I mean,
But
it's
I didn't think he
possible.
could- I didn't think
he's definitely good.
you can still play and not go to
Mm.
school.
Yeah, no, you would have to still be enrolled.
Okay.
Like it would be grad school.
Oh, okay. But you just taking like BS classes.
He probably was taking summer course, online summer
Yeah, but like
courses.
it doesn't make sense for someone like to not do summer school for a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like unless they're struggling in classes.
Bro, for me, Trevor cannot go to the Jets.
John, the Jets,
It'll
the
end
Jets
his
have a
career.
win.
It'll
not
end.
even-
It'll end that man's career.
And they had the first overall draft pick. I would say if Gase is there, if your GM's still there, don't even think about
Oh,
trying to draft him.
Sam Darnold already said he's not worried about losing his job.
Yeah, because Sam Darnold's doing whatever he can just to survive.
What I'm trying to say, John, you never know. If Trevor Lawrence went to the Jets, he could be their life. You never know. He could turn that team around. You never know. You never know. The Jets could be like one of the best teams next year.
What's going on, Rapper?
Look at Cleveland.
Cleveland was a building process.
But Cleveland turned it around. Look,
What's Cleveland sitting at right now?
5-2.
They're 5-2.
They won last week. They came back and won. That's when Odell Beckham and Rashad Higgins went.
Oh crap!
He got 100 and something yards. Rashad Higgins.
Man,
As a
that building process was like 5 years for them. They just built that defense.
see, you talking so bad just because you hate Baker so much, man. But you got to give Baker some credit.
They might win the division this year, John.
He's
still garbage.
Is he really that garbage though?
He beat the Bengals. He beat the Bungles.
They're not as trash as they were last year.
The Cincinnati Bungles, okay? They fuck it up all the time.
AJ Green.
How's Joe Burrow doing for him?
All right. AJ Green needs to leave.
T's doing pretty good.
AJ
Yeah.
Green needs to leave.
AJ Green's garbage, for some reason.
Because the team.
I think he wants out.
Who's that other guy? John Ross or
John Ross.
John
Yeah,
Ross.
John Ross
That
the
man's
third.
garbage now.
He's garbage now too. And Joe Mixon ain't really doing much, is he?
He's hurt.
Oh, he's hurt. So they got Jannard. That dude's been on that team for I don't even know how long. He ain't done crap for them.
Giovanni Bernard's always been a number 2 running back, Brad.
But he ain't done nothing for them. Never.
Yeah, he has.
No, he hasn't.
He's had a couple good seasons, actually.
No, he has not.
Yes, he has.
He's a waste. John, give me your honest opinion. I'm not talking trash or anything about Clemson, but do you think Clemson has played really good competition or no?
No one has, because all these top teams are playing inside their conference.
I'm just saying in general. You think the ACC strong or no?
Neither conference is strong. No one is.
But what gets me is like, how do teams that haven't even played a game in the top 10? How? How is Ohio State in the top 10? How is Penn State in the top 10 when they ain't even played a game yet?
We'll see, man.
Penn State got beat, right? Got beat.
Yeah, I'm really glad too, because everybody was like, "Oh, this is Penn State's year."
And Florida ain't played in 2 weeks.
What's their record right now?
2-1. Because they had the LSU game get canceled because of COVID, and then I think this week was a bye.
And if he's got the skills, he can also turn a scramble into something.
And I am very surprised that my man Antonio Callaway still in the NFL. Holy
Who's
crap.
he playing for?
Miami, because they said they ain't got no receivers besides Devontae Parker.
That's a great tackle. That's the 45.
So he's on the practice
Yeah,
squad,
but isn't Miami actually doing okay?
Yeah, he's available after week 7 or 8 to come play. But they said he will play it only if he can keep his off-field shenanigans under control.
Yeah,
He's a talented receiver.
he needs to just calm down.
He
To be honest,
he just has been like this since Florida. So much talent.
Smith and Jigba.
This isn't
That's that transfer from Ohio State. Get that ball, boy.
man is really getting better at running his routes, which is a truly underrated.
I don't know. I mean, like me personally, I'm just kind of like,
Telling you, he might go all the way this year.
who?
Steelers. They're 6-0. John,
They're looking good.
They went and got Chase Claypool, which was a genius idea with Juju Smith-Schuster. Like, come on.
I didn't even know who Chase Claypool was until this year.
Chase Claypool is a beast.
Do you know who he played for in college?
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Can't remember. The SEC ain't that strong either, so you can't like.
Oh gosh! Please don't die, Alex Smith.
I just think it's so stupid that we're playing in the conference games. But one thing they were talking about.
Yeah, they'll travel clean across state lines to play in conference, but out of conference. It's like what?
But what I think is I think that the y'all play Carolina this year?
I think we do.
If
Ethan, don't we play Chapel Hill?
I think it's going to be a scoring game.
I don't think we do.
I think y'all do, don't y'all?
I think we play Notre Dame instead of Chapel Hill. Which I don't know why Notre Dame agreed to that schedule.
Because they wanted to play this year?
Yeah, not they were going to get left out.
Yeah, they were going to get left out. You know what?
Yeah, no, we don't play.
Y'all don't?
We don't play them.
But
Yeah, y'all know what I heard this morning on the radio?
6-10?
Something like that.
Yeah, I
So-
was listening to it too.
So if we beat through Notre Dame,
Mm-hmm.
we tie Florida State for the most consecutive wins
Auburn!
in like ACC history.
Mm-hmm.
If we beat Florida State the following week, we would break Florida State's record for most consecutive ACC
Florida
wins
State was
in
good.
Florida State.
Florida State was good when they had that old coach.
Bobby Bowden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I remember Miami having that old coach. You remember? You remember that old white guy? John, you remember Miami?
Mark Richt?
That old white guy that coached for so many years for Miami?
You talking about Jimmy Johnson?
Yeah, I can't
Like
remember.
back in the 80s when they were winning championships?
No, it was like in like the early 2000s or something. But no, it's just, you know who I'm surprised that got their team back, their season back, John? UAB. I was very surprised about UAB.
There we go. Let's get that sack.
You know their whole team was canceled.
Yeah, I know that they
They're
got
in first
like the
place.
death penalty. Like what's
They're-
it? Do you know what their
No,
record
they
is?
they got their program cut, and then the 27-year-old, I think he was like a strength coach or something. He was crying and everything, yelling at them, telling them that all these players had come from where they come from. He's like, "How dare y'all try to cut our program and everything?" So they're
So
playing
well,
this year,
how long was the program cut? Like a
Two.
season?
a season or two, and then they brought it back, and they're in first place in their division.
So is it still like kind of the same people?
Yeah.
Throw the screen.
But, I don't know. I just think this. I just think college football could have done it like NFL, played a full season. No excuse. College football could have played a full season. You know.
Is that our fourth sack? Let's go.
So got a question for you. So, if they extend the playoffs in the college football, and say for instance that you have 4 or 5, maybe like 6 teams that are undefeated, how does that work out? If they all win their games in the playoffs, do they go to a second round or?
What are you talking about?
I'm
Greg?
saying if they extend.
It's only a 4-team playoff.
No, I'm saying if they extend it. If they extend the teams, how many teams in the playoffs? Say if they extend it to
It
like
would
7 or
work.
8.
It would work the same. It would be you.
But you're not getting what I'm saying. I'm saying if there's 5 or 6 teams that are undefeated,
Mhm.
say, and they all win their games,
Mhm.
what happens there? Do they go into another playoff round, or do they just pick who deserves to be in the championship?
It comes down to conference games.
But I think they should play 2 rounds.
There we go. Pump me the ball.
I just think I don't know. And there was one college team I watched that only played 3 games this year.
Wait, and they're done?
Yeah, I think it was like HCBU or something.
Oh, the Historical Black College?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's called, historical?
HBCU means Historical Black Colleges.
Yeah, I think they only played like 3 games. season was cut. They went 1-2.
Probably ran out of money.
No, I think it's just they don't want to continue the season.
Sports can clearly be played now.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I'm still working. I'm just working from home, just an adjustment.
And look, NFL's still playing. Why can't college football play a full season?
Some stadiums you're allowed to go in, some you're not.
Oh, guess what?
They'll spread the field with
Toronto already announced that they're not playing next year in Toronto
Where are they going to play?
because they're probably pissed at the state of Canada because it wasn't fair that the NHL got to play in Canada, but Toronto couldn't play in Canada. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
weird. They wouldn't let the baseball team play, but they let the NHL hockey come play over there. That's where they had the season.
can't pull it in. So they couldn't pick up the long yardage, and now they'll have to punt.
Yeah, they just couldn't connect.
Panthers just don't like picking players that are, at the top of their game. They don't. They like picking these low-class players that are cheap,
Because it saves money.
but they suck.
That's how you got to think about it, man. It saves moolah.
The only good thing that I've seen that we picked up from free agent is Robbie Anderson.
Don't forget about our guy,
This is the point.
DJ. DJ is doing well.
No, I'm talking about from free agent
Confident going into
this season. That was a steal.
Good defense.
I'm surprised.
The best way to make sure the receiver doesn't catch it. He just put his pads on it the second he touched it.
I was too. That was a big steal for us. But the question is,
second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. They come out in an empty backfield.
because Robbie Anderson going to sign for 1 year, right?
There we go. Good D.
The ground incomplete.
The way they're playing, But do you think we need to give Will Greer a chance? Because we really ain't seen him but one game. I know that, but I'm just saying. But we need to figure out if it's a waste or.
Let's go. Bro, how many sacks do we have? Our defense is crushing it. Larry Nixon, the third.
The sack makes this a 4th and very long.
Oh, that's great. But, like, we're all.
Henry is back deep to return.
Yeah, he just came off
He's got the corner. He fields the
He asked for that. Hey, he asked to be a scout.
and he gets just a little on the return.
That time, the coverage was all over.
You always
I don't think he wanted the stress of dealing with how garbage that defense was.
see more and more attempts to create big plays. He's taken down at the 16-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. Second and 9. Ball on their own 16.
Tom Brady was like the only Patriot that still followed him.
Who?
And he's taken down right around the 30.
I credit the quarterback on that pass. He made it.
Well, maybe Antonio acts different when he's around Tom.
Oh yeah, he even said Tom Brady's the only one from the Patriots that still follows me and talks to me.
Dang, man. He might.
Well, he called out Robert Kraft about how it's unfair that he's still owner after his sex thing. You know?
I mean, it makes sense.
It does. You know? But, it is what it is.
I mean, it is definitely a double standard.
That Des Bryant passes the physical and everything. He gets to play.
From their own 34-yard line. It's second
Oh,
down.
he passed the physical and everything? I know he got. I know he was going to get signed, but he said he had like passed like the physical or something.
Give me that first.
After positive yardage.
Oh, the Ravens. Yeah, he knows the Ravens. But then the Ravens about
it to the tight end.
Bro, I'm loving Asher Alberding. This guy has been a great replacement for Pirtle.
First and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line.
There we go. Oscar Attaway, get yourself a ball. Bro, you want to talk about a team that's getting destroyed? Like, both their starting quarterbacks injured.
5 wide receivers.
Who is it? Smith and Jigba.
Push him out around the 25-yard line. He looked pretty confident that time on the throw.
Yeah, good throw.
Bro, who is their starter now?
Well composed, very sure of himself.
Bro, I'm so glad I got this Ohio State transfer. I know I say it all the time, but the fact that this guy decided to come to North Texas, shocking. Shocking.
From the 25-yard line. First down.
See, they were talking about on 610 about Carolina and Clemson. They said it would be a good game offensive wise.
Yeah, well, Carolina didn't need to lose against Florida
But
State, man.
Carolina doesn't have the best defense. That's the thing. They have a really high power.
Carolina
offense.
losing against Florida State
What
hurts.
the heck did you make?
Loaded mashed potatoes.
No,
This is the ninth
With some
play.
ham, some cheese, bacon bits. Like, yeah. Yeah. Get up in them potatoes.
good protein.
Get up in them potatoes.
But
Ah! All right, Hargrove, give me one.
I don't know. It's just I think college football could have played a full season.
Yeah.
If the NFL is doing it.
But, well, it's a different thing, though. Like, those are student athletes.
Ball on the 13.
They're adults.
They have to pretend.
And technically
that
adults.
They
They
are
have
adults.
to pretend that they care, okay? They
Yeah,
have to
I don't
pretend it's not a business. Whereas.
Here we go,
NFL,
Sean Henry!
You have to actually be a business.
I didn't ask. How Tua do his first game?
They only threw like 2 passes.
What do you mean?
He hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
I thought he was playing this week. I thought he played
Bye week.
last week.
Bye week.
Oh.
Yeah, they're on a
That's
bye.
why they announced it.
Oh.
And we're like, hey, this is what's happening.
I still think they should have left Fitzmagic
y'all
in.
heard it. He said it really hurt him. It
Yeah.
cut him deep.
Yeah,
He
wouldn't
said-
it
he
wouldn't
said
it
was
hurt
my-
you too?
He said
If,
it was my team.
wouldn't it hurt you too if you and here's the thing, if Tua comes in and sucks it up, you know how many people are gonna be like, you idiots.
Tua's not ready. Tua's not ready. He needs to sit out this year.
Nah, man, they should. Look, what's his name? Patrick Mahomes sat behind Alex Smith for a full season. What is wrong with sitting? Like, you don't gotta start him now, unless you actually absolutely have that need. Great
Smith
idea,
needs to
face
retire. Joe Flacco needs to retire.
Bro, what do you think about
Joe
Kyle
Flacco's
Allen?
Starting.
I know.
For the Jets.
Kyle Allen, if you want to look at this, I'll give you the honest truth. It's better than Lamar Jackson this year. Kyle Allen is. No, not Kyle Allen. I meant
Who are you
Kyle
talking
Murray.
about? Kyler Murray? Yeah, he's
better
killing
than
it.
Lamar Jackson this year.
Dude's proving me wrong. I didn't think he would
He
be
is
shit.
solid. To be able, yeah, he is solid. Don't
You
get me wrong.
you didn't think he would do well?
No, I didn't think he'd be shit.
I didn't think he would be as good as he's been performing. I was surprised the Panthers beat him. Isn't that 2 years in a row we beat him?
Give me that sack. Bro,
No,
what
they-
is going on? Why are we getting so many
No, they
sacks?
didn't beat him.
If you can't
No,
fight,
they-
get out of the pocket.
that was one of the
I mean,
big
I'm not
knocks.
complaining,
They
but
didn't
something
beat
is
Arizona
wrong
over
here. No wonder
Kyler
Bama's
Murray.
0-1.
Pretty sure.
See, that's the biggest thing that I see coming in the job, is that quarterback's going to have a hard time, getting on teams, because these quarterbacks are staying late in their careers, going over 40 years old. You don't know if Tom Brady's going to retire next year or if Drew Brees is. Because they better be working Jameis Winston very hard in practice to get him prepared if this is Drew Brees' last year. Because they're counting on him. That's why they brought him in.
Well, see, dude, Sean Payton keeps saying that the next guy is what's his name?
Tyson Hill?
Taysom Hill.
No
That-
way.
Dude, he's been saying that man's like Elway.
No
No, comparing him to Elway.
We
He's doing
played 30
terrible
minutes.
this
Glad
year.
to have you with us on
Taysom
EA
Hill.
Sports and
He's not getting that many chances.
halftime show.
Taysom Hill is.
Wait, with how old he is, he's still gonna roll with him and not Jameis Winston?
No, they brought Jameson Winston in to take over Drew Brees' spot.
So far, so good for both
And
offenses in terms of
Tom and Sean Payton told Teddy Bridgewater that my goal is not to keep you on this team. My goal is to get you to own your own team.
He said that?
Yeah, that was his goal for Teddy Bridgewater to get back to owning his own team because he knows he's not a backup, he's a starter. But RG3 knows that his role for the rest of his career is going to be a backup. So that's why he is staying with the Ravens.
I'm surprised that RG3 is still in the league. I didn't know that man was on the Ravens.
The Ravens needed a quarterback at the time. So RG3 was the best available right there, and he took the role because he had no other choice. And he's been a solid backup for them. That's why they've kept him, And they have put all three of them in. Robert Griffin, Lamar Jackson, and Mark Ingram, all on the line. And they did phenomenal. Those are three good weapons right there. RG3 is still good.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, injuries that he sustained, he needed time to heal.
But Alex Smith just came back for the money.
No, Alex Smith wants to compete.
He's not gonna play. He's not gonna.
He did play.
He's not gonna get back to being a starter. No way.
He may not get back to being a starter, but he could definitely be a good mentor.
I think that's why they let him come back.
at about the 30.
But I think they need to develop Kyle Allen and push him more. And I think he could be.
You think Kyle Allen's gonna start?
Kyle Allen is starting.
He is starting.
No, I mean like forever. Like,
No,
hey,
hell
this
no.
guy's gonna be a mainstay.
I don't know. When you're
No.
playing for Washington,
Ball on their own 33.
and Washington is the greatest team in the world.
He playing for Ron. Ron knows him.
They beat the dog shit out of Dallas.
That surprised me, man.
That was
Taking chances with these blitz.
Dude, they're saying that like that
Defense
locker
is
room is like
bad.
Blown up.
Their defense is terrible. Did you
like
guys see the coach
did
cry?
you see? No, here's what they're saying. When Andy Dalton got knocked out, not one of his offensive linemen got in that guy's face. They just acted
Stood
like
there.
nothing happened. Just
You
stayed
know how
around.
players would be if that happened. to their
I didn't
quarterback.
see the play. What
He got hit
happened?
hard.
Well, and just think about what happened when last year.
When Cam-
Kyle Rudolph,
Yeah.
or not Kyle Rudolph, is it Kyle Rudolph? Well, Rudolph and Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett took that helmet off and beat the shit out of Rudolph. Dude, fucking Pouncey had him on the
Was
ground.
kicking him.
Was throwing butt, throwing like, dude, like,
But Dallas is like the most hated team in America.
like, man,
Especially every time Dallas Cowboys lose, you're gonna hear Stephen A. Smith.
the Cowboys. They're saying the Cowboys have the players have checked out. They don't give a shit anymore. Like,
Did you not see the defensive coordinator coach? He was crying when he was doing an interview because he's embarrassed of how bad the defense is.
he got Tabasco sauce in his mouth.
Oh, that was. Oh,
He really did.
oh I thought he was crying.
Yeah, he was literally he had to stop the press conference, like talking to press, like because he like rubbed his eye and he had Tabasco sauce on it, and his eye was burning and shit. Like he couldn't.
What has Le'Veon Bell done for the Chiefs? Anything?
Dude, it's been 1 week.
Is he even playing?
Yeah, bro, chill.
Le'Veon
It's
Bell.
been 1 week.
Le'Veon Bell, his career's over.
Le'Veon Bell's career was over when he left Pittsburgh.
No, he played for the sorry ass Jets.
I don't know if he succeeds anywhere else, if I'm being real with you.
If he gets with the right team, you know.
Even though they didn't sack him, the
They
pressure
have a
was still
really
enough
good
to force a
offensive
bad
line.
pass. If you can get in there and
See,
disrupt,
Pittsburgh got a really good offensive line, and that's how he
he's gonna have a tougher
succeeded.
time getting the ball to his playmakers.
And so it's another
But
third
that's
down.
just how all good teams succeed.
So an empty
And
back
keep
field
and
with
sustain
five wide
success.
receivers.
Offensive line. Offensive line. Offensive line. If you got an offensive line, you can have an average quarterback
Sometimes
take you to a
it's just a
playoff.
relentless.
I just want to see a damn championship brought to the city for once. We already have one, but not directly to Charlotte It was Raleigh. But still,
The return man.
you know, our Charlotte Hornets are straight up garbage.
He gets it away, and it's a
You know?
skyrocket.
But see, the thing about the Hornets
I
is,
can't watch
This
this.
defense has been
the thing about the Hornets is
and his habit
they
of success
they
given
can't
to him.
bring anyone in.
Because they don't want to spend
Because
the money.
no, it's not even
Nobody
really
wants
that.
to come.
Nobody wants to come. It's Charlotte.
Mhm.
No, like
About trailing.
I think they said that the NBA, like those players, they have basically the most power of any sports team. Like they go wherever they want to. If they don't want to come to you, they're not coming. You're not going to be there.
So they got to rebuild them in the draft, man.
They can't because Michael Jordan likes to pick sorry ass players in the draft. Like he picked these two twins that I ain't never heard of played for Nevada, and they ain't even on
They
really.
didn't play for Nevada. They played for
They didn't play for Nevada. Oh, I thought it was.
they played for UNC.
No, there's two twins and not. They play for like Nevada or something.
They played for.
There's two twins.
Man,
that
why
don't-
do I always gotta fact check the shit out of all of our conversations?
I thought they played for like
Oh.
Nevada. I don't remember them two twins on Carolina.
It's the Williams twins, no?
No, it's not.
Um,
Just go on the type in Charlotte Hornets depth chart. I think they're on the G League.
Hornets, twins. Martin twins.
Yeah, the Martin twins. That's who they are. Who did they play for?
Yeah, they did play for Nevada. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, those aren't the twins I was thinking of. Who are the twins?
Ambrose.
No, they were twins that played for like
Second and 10.
one of the
Ball
big
on the
schools.
45.
Hey, you wanna know what's funny? Is that dude?
Oh, okay, here it is. Both played at North Carolina State before transferring to Nevada.
Oh, okay. They're not that good.
But they need to be careful to play action pass.
But you wanna know what's funny?
Fooled and give up
Is that the
yards
no?
through the
What's
air.
his name? How do you say his name? Genghis? The Greek freak,
Giannis.
Giannis. His younger. That's funny. His younger brother ain't barely been in the league, and he gets a championship before him. And he didn't even do it. He didn't even really help the team.
And a quick throw. Tackle.
But you gotta realize, John, LeBron James makes all the decisions for every team he's been on, who comes and who doesn't. LeBron James was the reason why AB came. LeBron James was the reason why Kyle Love came to Cleveland.
But I think all of his championships are just discounted.
Let's go, Stout.
The only reason why LeBron James won a
He's
championship
level
this
at
year
the
is because
31-yard line.
you know, Anthony Davis. Yeah.
Anthony Davis, that's it.
He didn't win it last year.
Anthony Davis
Is a beast.
was better than LeBron James the whole season. He should have got that MVP, not
But it's LeBron
LeBron.
James.
31-yard line.
LeBron James is a freak of an athlete, but I don't like him personally. But he is a freak of an athlete. But you see, they didn't even make the playoffs last year
Oh, what is that animation,
without
man?
Anthony Davis. They didn't even make the playoffs, and they had mostly the same players without Anthony Davis. And you know, Miami Heat didn't even make the playoffs last year, and that's funny. They both made it to the finals.
Yeah.
God, I was hoping Dwayne Wade.
I honestly think that Heat team was way more impressive.
Mhm.
I was more impressed by that team than
I was.
the
All the
Lakers.
young talent on there, but I was hoping LeBron did. Jimmy Butler tried to get him to stay one more year.
If they could add somebody to that team, one dude,
From their own 46-yard line.
one dude.
Not a bullfrog in
You might
here.
speak up your
Bullfrog alert. I got Febreze.
Did you know DeMarcus Cousins when he played for what was that his original Sacramento? You know the coach hated him. He was the most hated player on that team. They say he's an asshole, DeMarcus Cousins.
That way the ball carrier
But his career is over because he stays hurt. Just about.
Somebody will keep giving him a chance just to be a role player at least.
Rumors going around that Lakers is trying to go after Derrick Rose.
D Rose.
Derrick Rose is still playing. He's playing good.
I say D Rose should go back to the Bulls.
That's what they're saying.
Lead him to a ship.
That's what they're
To
saying.
a ship.
They can do
How old?
shit.
Isn't Rose like the same age as LeBron?
No,
Isn't he old?
Younger.
Derrick Rose is younger, John. He came in after.
Oh, he did?
Came in, had that MVP season,
and then
and
got
then
hurt.
tore his ACL, and he was never.
But he's
the
had a
same.
remarkable comeback, you know, from all the
Yeah.
injuries, and he still played at
So I do wonder, like did that just like hamper his like natural talent, and he just had to develop the skills
I think so.
to make up for the talent that he lost? That's a good.
But how many injuries?
That's a
this
good
man-
conversation. I'd like.
The injuries that he's had to be able to still put up 50 points is incredible. You know, for a man that was doubted that he would never be able to compete at the level, he's still showing it.
He fights forward to about the 23.
But I don't know. I don't care too much for the NBA
Yeah.
And this
as
play
much.
is
But I did enjoy seeing, you know, a young talented team like Miami, you know,
Like-
do what they did and fifth seed team.
If the Hornets could like actually be good, I might would actually watch them. I'd probably go to a couple games,
They are cheap tickets. They're inexpensive tickets.
unless it's a good team that comes. If it's
Like
a
if
bad
it's like Miami, it's sometimes like if it's like Miami or the Lakers, they'll bump up the tickets.
oh yeah.
But
If it's one of the good teams.
I told everybody's like, oh, that Tyler Hero kid ain't gonna be good and everything. Shoot, that man could play. Them white boys in Miami could play.
fires out quick.
But who I was most impressed with was Bam this year.
Bam, yeah.
That boy. Hey, he rode the bench for a couple of years. But now he's a starter now, and whoo, he can play. And then the Lakers are thinking about trying to get Gordon Hayward too.
Just would further like unimpressed if they would win a championship.
Someone said,
Unimpressed.
someone said that when Gordon Hayward is 100% healthy in the top of his game, that he's better than LeBron.
The kicker.
Someone's commented on
believe
that, and I was
that.
like,
I don't believe
but
that.
you know, Gordon Hayward, when he first went to the Celtics, he was the most talked about player in the NBA when he got traded to them.
Oh, he was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he's not
And then that
good.
injury,
North Texas is
God,
Yeah.
can't imagine
here in the fourth quarter.
falling like that.
Didn't he like? Did he get back for playoffs this year?
Yeah,
He
the
did.
Celtics. The Celtics went far.
They lost.
They lost.
They lost to.
Situation of a young quarterback. How does he respond to throwing an interception on that last
The Nuggets were impressive in the playoffs.
The person who impressed me the most in the playoffs, without a doubt, Jimmy Buckets. Jimmy Buckets
26-yard
But
line?
I like that.
just fucking destroyed.
I like that player for the Nuggets. What's his name? Their star player for the Nuggets?
Murray.
Murray, yeah. Hey, taking a team like the Denver Nuggets, come on. Taking them to play LeBron James with the team that they got, you really got a big squad.
You like this commentary for your stream?
Oh heck yeah, man! It's good content, brother.
We're starting our own podcast.
We're
Yeah, I
just
don't know.
making it up as we go along.
Playoff system for college football is going to be screwed up. Because there's going to be teams that have less games played that could possibly be in
I
there.
think that to resolve it, they'll have a play-in
But
if it comes down to that, but I don't think it will.
This is the thing. They were talking about doing another bubble for the teams that didn't make it. To give them some play time together. Yeah, give those teams some play time, but they didn't do it.
But question for you: if they do expand the playoffs to more teams and everything, but what if you have 6 teams that are undefeated and they win their they win their game?
Oh, you were talking about college football now?
College football. Yeah, if they expand their playoff, if they expand to more teams, and say for instance they go to 8 teams, and 6 of them are undefeated and they win their games, you know, what does that do? Does it go to another round, or do they just choose who goes to the championship?
Well, if there's 8 teams allowed and there's 6 undefeated teams, there's no spots.
Oh yeah, but I'm just.
If it's 6, it really just depends on like who are these undefeateds. Because really the Power 5, you would meet in the championship game. So that's done and over. If you're talking about
They'll make the sack.
what is it called?
Snap count perfectly.
Bro, he ain't
Non-Power
getting
5
me.
Conference.
Didn't
Like,
let the quarterback get away.
Toss up of whether you put him in or not. To be honest, just kind of depends. It really depends on like, did they actually play someone good that season to actually prove it to you?
Chris Carolina should play Clemson.
I think if they're
He
actually
chucks it downfield.
I'd be surprised because Carolina put
Good job here
a
by
fight
the
with
defense.
Clemson. What would y'all do if they did?
Throw, he'll kill you all game.
Do
They
what?
got
If Coastal
excellent
Carolina
pressure
put up
on
a
that.
fight with Clemson. Hey, they could be like Carolina. Wasn't it Carolina a year or two ago that almost beat Clemson? Or who was
This
it?
was
Or was it last year?
no. Well, actually, yeah. Last year they almost
They screwed up.
yeah.
That was the game that y'all were nervous about.
Bruh. I was thinking about that ACC championship game against North Carolina, bro. That was whew.
That
Yeah,
was
that's
a
what I was
little
wondering.
close.
That one was a freaking shootout.
Hey, but didn't you love the LSU game, John?
No.
Tackle made at the 34-yard line.
Hey, you ever seen that guy that does the commentary for like the NFL does like funny commentary? Y'all ever seen that guy that takes like the football like NFL games and he'll do like the funny ass commentary?
I am. I've seen a little bit of it.
They hook up over the middle, and he's tackled around the 30-yard line.
Y'all better get ready for Carolina in the ACC tournament championship. I think it's gonna be Carolina and Clemson. But first, y'all gotta beat Notre Dame. Y'all should beat Notre Dame.
Ah, dang. I wanted that sack. We're getting to the quarterback today, man. Let's go.
Who won the baseball World Series? Or I know they was up 3-2. When's the next game?
Less than 3 minutes in the game.
Got a phone right there.
Yeah, but I'm watching this little TikTok thing.
Oh, TikTok.
Oh, it's on
Jets
Instagram.
one tackler. Deep ball. Land.
You're kidding me that he got that off.
Hey, you know TikTok ain't being shut down. You wanna know why? Because it's so many shares to an American person.
They've got some
It's
genuine
a Chinese guy that owns it. And so that's
To
the
get within
reason
a
why it's
field
not
goal.
being
They'll
shut
try
down.
the point after.
Oh, his foot was in. We don't need to review it.
The referee that they'd like to take another peek at
What
this.
was I
Man,
looking
as
up
I see
again?
this play again, it really
no, I
looks
forgot.
like he made the correct
Oh, yeah, the playoff, the
After review of the play.
MLB.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I was trying to see if the game, if the World Series.
After watching the replay, it
Ah,
was
I haven't even
pretty
watched
clear
the
this
game.
was an easy one to call.
Oh, shit.
Great
It's
catch for
tonight.
the touchdown.
It's tonight, 8 o'clock or 8:08.
I can't believe that happened. How in the world do you miss a throw to home plate when the guy trips running home?
I don't know, man.
How?
That was an easy out.
How?
Easy out.
But the catcher missed the ball.
Onside kick formation. Let's see what they can do on offense as they take possession after the return.
Brad, at this point, this defense has to
We'll see. We'll see what can happen.
get that ball
I kind of want Tampa to win.
back to their own offense.
They blew it.
Chance to win this game.
Yeah.
Milky Betts is a freaking beast.
The back gets 3 on the carry.
And that Will
They
Smith
run all
was
the
on
way and was able to stop him quickly. Good job by that senior safety.
Yeah.
Second and 7. Ball on the 28.
John,
Quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield.
How would you feel if you heard that?
Wide receivers in the formation.
Oh no.
Gets picked off.
Do I need to do that or what? Thank you.
Come on, game. Don't do that to me. You're kidding me, dude.
Just under 2 to go in the game. He's tackled at about the 23-yard line.
Any offense is predicated on being able to move efficiently like this.
They go with a screen here.
There we go.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere. Taken back 3 yards.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
Third down, and they need to get it down to the 20. Fires it out. He steps out right around the 16-yard line.
Come on, team. What y'all doing? Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on, man.
And he hits the PAT. So a 4-play, 31-yard run. And it's good for 7 points. 21-17.
In the fridge at her house, and she said it's the most nastiest thing ever. She's like, "How'd your brother eat it?" I was like, "You're telling me?" She's like, "How do you eat it?" I was like, "I don't think it's terrible." She said,
No.
she said it felt like her tooth broke.
It's the only way to eat it. Soggy? Ugh.
I told her that. I was like, he said it's the only way to eat it. And she's like, "No. They're not supposed to be in this fridge."
Thank you, Smith and Jigba, for getting in the way. I had this game. Dude, and this game just stopped me.
The Rapper 1000. Roll Tide.
Yeah, he always roots against me. I'm used to it.
Go Gators.
They'll bring him down around the 48-yard line.
Getting the ball to your tight end and
I'll take that, though.
in the passing game can really open things up on the outside for your real speedsters.
They'll spread the field here.
Dude,
Let's see
I
what
don't,
the
I
defense
don't
does
get how
with
you
a 5
catch
wide out
cheaters on like video games. Like, how do people know that they're cheating?
Oh, no. No.
Do you know when people are cheating on video
No,
games?
I don't know.
Defensive coordinator anticipating this 5-wide set, and he comes in with his dime package.
No, come on.
He dropped it.
Wide open, too.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 42.
No, man, we're only in this game because of the quarterback.
Factor is
I'm saying that was
definitely here when
a
you're
throw.
playing in this stadium. Quick out to his receiver.
Yeah.
He's out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
And you still got 2 timeouts, so you're good.
Ugh.
They come out in a 5-wide set.
Play actions.
No, god dang, man. Fuck.
He steps up and makes a big turnover.
Yeah, he just made a huge play.
Not play, it ain't over.
This one's in the books, and our final score, 21-17, Alabama.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate it.